The sanctuary light, a symbol of God's presence. Leviticus 24 stands out as a chapter of rituals and laws, offering a glimpse into the sacred and the profane in ancient Israel. Nestled within the book of Leviticus, this chapter paints a vivid picture of the Israelites' relationship with the divine, emphasizing their obligations and the consequences of straying from them. The laws outlined here might seem archaic to modern readers, but they were central to maintaining order and holiness in ancient Israelite society. One of the key rituals detailed in Leviticus 24 is the maintenance of the sanctuary lamp. This lamp, fueled by pure olive oil, was to be kept burning continuously in the tabernacle, later in the temple in Jerusalem. The act of tending to the lamp wasn't merely a chore, it was a sacred duty entrusted to the priests, symbolizing God's constant presence among his people. The pure olive oil, meticulously prepared, represented a pure and holy offering to God, fueling a light that banished the darkness. The flickering flame served as a visual reminder of God's unwavering presence, a beacon of hope and guidance in a world often shrouded in uncertainty. This ritual underscores the importance of ritualistic devotion in maintaining a connection with the divine, a theme that resonates throughout religious history. The sanctuary lamp, in its simplicity, embodies the profound human desire to perceive the divine in the tangible world. The bread of presence, nourishing the covenant. Alongside the sanctuary lamp, another ritual described in Leviticus 24 involves the bread of presence. Every Sabbath, 12 freshly baked loaves of bread, representing the 12 tribes of Israel, were placed on a table within the sanctuary. This bread, also known as showbread, symbolized the ongoing covenant between God and the Israelites. It served as a reminder of God's provision and care for his chosen people. The act of baking and presenting the bread was a meticulous process, highlighting the sacredness of the offering. Only the finest flour and ingredients were used, signifying the Israelites' devotion and commitment to honoring God. The placement of the bread within the sanctuary, a space designated as holy and set apart, further emphasized the special relationship between God and the Israelites. Just as God provided manna in the wilderness, this bread represented sustenance and nourishment, but on a deeper level it represented the spiritual nourishment God provided. The consumption of this bread by the priests after its week-long display symbolized their communion with God and their role as intermediaries between God and the people. This ritual, like the tending of the sanctuary lamp, underscores the importance of physical acts of devotion in maintaining a spiritual connection with the divine. Blasphemy and justice, a harsh reminder. Leviticus 24 doesn't solely focus on rituals of worship, it also delves into the consequences of transgressing divine law. The chapter recounts the story of a man who blasphemed the name of God. This act, considered a grave offense in Israelite society, resulted in his being stoned to death, a stark illustration of the severity with which such transgressions were viewed. This account, jarring by today's standards, reflects the ancient world's understanding of blasphemy. In a society where the divine was intricately woven into the fabric of everyday life, insulting or cursing God was tantamount to a direct attack on the social and cosmic order. The punishment meted out, while harsh, aimed to uphold the sanctity of God's name and serve as a deterrent to others. This episode in Leviticus 24 serves as a stark reminder of the cultural and historical context in which these laws were established. While modern interpretations of justice and punishment might differ significantly, understanding the societal norms and beliefs of the time is crucial to comprehending the severity of the punishment. It also highlights the evolution of religious and legal thought over time. Ancient laws, modern reflections, finding relevance in Leviticus 24. Leviticus 24, with its detailed descriptions of rituals and laws, might seem far removed from the realities of modern life. However, upon closer examination, the chapter offers timeless insights into the human condition and our relationship with the divine. The rituals, though specific to a particular time and place, speak to the universal human need for connection with something larger than ourselves. The sanctuary lamp's perpetual flame, a symbol of God's unwavering presence, reminds us of the importance of seeking light in the darkness, of nurturing hope even in challenging times. The bread of presence, a symbol of God's provision, encourages us to recognize and appreciate the sustenance we receive, both physical and spiritual. The story of the blasphemer, while unsettling, prompts us to reflect on the power of words and the importance of respecting beliefs different from our own. While the punishment might seem disproportionate today, the underlying message of reverence and respect for the sacred remains relevant. Ultimately, Leviticus 24 challenges us to bridge the gap between ancient wisdom and modern sensibilities, to find meaning and relevance in these ancient practices and apply them to our lives today.